Hey guys, Cyclomania here, posting a video about my protein skimmer and future plans on the sump. I was going to see if you guys had any better ideas or any criticism or just any plain old comments will work for me. I have a couple ideas that I'll talk about with my Refugium, but right now I just want to talk about my protein skimmer. If you guys do remember, there was some pretty weird looking plumbing coming out of these things, and a little bit of work and research around town, and I was able to find this design. It's basically, the nut's on there right now, but it's basically a half-inch threaded nipple, and I threaded that down into here. And I haven't tightened it yet or anything. I bought a gasket right here that fits half inch, and then I have a slip to thread half-inch coupling. So long story short, I'm not done here yet. I need to basically strip the silicone that's here, and what I'll do is before I tighten this, I'll throw some silicone behind here. But I think that gasket did a real good job of covering everything, and this nice big flat washer. So I'm pretty sure this is going to work. I'm not sure if this protein skimmer is going to be an in sump or an out sump setup. More than likely, probably an inside sump setup. But basically, I'm going to modify this just a little bit different. Here, let's go ahead and move this over so we can kind of see it better. Okay. So I know you guys can see the crack that's in there. I'll get that all fixed up. But this is basically the setup that we have going right here. We basically have two ends that the pumps water into. Basically, it swirls around in there with oxygen, protein ions, stick to it, make foam, come up to the top. Well, this one's got a gravity fed, so it just drains out and back into your tank. Well, my plans is to add a pump floating right here in the center. We'll pipe into the intake and then pipe into the outtake, and there'll be a pump chilling right here. And this pump is just going to keep recirculating the water that's in the cylinder, driving more oxygen in there, more flow, and that's going to be about 1,000 gallon an hour or a 1,500 an hour pump that I'm going to be throwing on there. Then what my plans is to drill another hole right here, and what I'll do is I'll plumb in a 500 gallon an hour pump, or around 300 gallon an hour pump, and it will basically feed the protein skimmer water. So as you can see, I don't need a powerful pump to feed the protein skimmer. I rather skim slow, and I'm hoping that this idea that I have right here for basically throwing in a pump will work. Not sure if it will work, but it'll just be a recirculating protein skimmer. I've seen a couple of those online before, so I'm pretty sure that's going to work good. If anybody else has any other ideas, let me know. I'm not completely sure if I want to basically do that or not, but I think it'll work better that way. It is a huge protein skimmer, and it's definitely going to need a lot of flow, and I'd rather the pump be circulating this water than trying to draw from a tank and bringing it to here. So yeah, that's my idea on that. I've been contemplating how I'm going to do this Refugium. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking, so this is what I've come up with. If you can see, this is a 70 gallon Rubbermaid tub. I'm not sure what I paid for this thing. All in all, probably around 50 bucks or 60 bucks, one of the two. But they come with a bulkhead or a threaded bulkhead down in the bottom, which is kind of nice. They're very strong. They don't flex at all. They're just really stout. my plans is to get 2 or 3 of these, and basically I'm going to hook them up in a series. So I'll have basically a pipe that runs from one sump to the other sump, then have another sump, and possibly another one. But the reason why I want to do this is because I want to be able to have a worthy refugium. You know, a lot of people have refugiums out there and they use about this much of it for growing the macroalgae, when that's the main purpose of a refugium. And if you can't keep up with the bioload and control the nitrates and the pH, then what's the point in having a refugium? So I plan on having a 70-gallon strictly macroalgae only refugium that basically the water will pour into. I'll have a bubble trap on this side and a bubble trap on this side, and I'll grow macroalgae in here. And then the other sump will basically house the protein skimmer, all my heaters, any phosphate remover, carbon reactor. I'll do my dosing in there, anything like that, and possibly more corals I could put in there to grow. And then basically I'll have it after it goes through, after this hot tub drains into the first sump, which will be protein skimmer or the refugium. I'm not sure if I want my protein skimmer to work overload or not. And then it'll drain into the next 70-gallon sump or 100-gallon, whichever I choose to do. And then the final stage, it'll basically go through this. So the last thing that's going to be on this, the pump will be at the very end, and I'm pretty sure that'll work really good. So all in all, I'm only looking at $100 for basically a 140-gallon tank that I'm going to basically be able to put in here and not worry about glass break-in. It'll I can insulate something like this a little bit easier, but I think that'll be the best for me, and it also increases my water load, so I have a lot more water capacity. And I don't know, it's just an idea that popped in my head. I'm not really sure how I'll deal with making basically a bubble trap, but I'll have to figure out how to basically build that. But here, I'll go ahead and turn the light on. This is my freshwater one, but as you can see, it's kind of lipped right here. It's actually lipped 2 times right here and right here, so it would be definitely hard to build a bubble trap in something like this. And basically, I guess I would have to build the template out of cardboard and figure out the rest from there. But I'm not sure. It's just an idea. They do have other tubs out there that are cylinder shaped. Maybe there's some out there that are square shaped that make my job a lot easier. But I think that's what I'm going to do for the refugium. So if anybody has any ideas for this protein skimmer, if that was a bad idea to basically do the recirculation, let me know. Let me know what you guys think about the refugium. I'm not going to have that big of a bio load on my fish, but then again, I could handle quite a bit of fish in a tank this big. So I'll probably have some purple tangs and some of the clowns and scooter blennies, stuff like that in here. Nothing real fancy at the moment. Right now I'm trying to focus on basically getting my equipment right. I am going to be wanting to purchase that reef keeper as soon as possible. I might be purchasing a wave maker on this setup. I'm not sure. It'd probably be the smart thing to do, but I also might just purchase a wave maker for maybe a 55-gallon tank that'll be hooked up to the system, where I can house anemones and clownfishes, things like that. But all in all, it's going good, really good, and I hope you guys are looking forward to basically this thing up and running and basically being perfect as can be. I can't wait to basically revamp that whole shelf over there and get it looking really nice. And I think we're probably just a few months away from basically adding salt. I know that seems like a long time, but before I purchase all this money and Sol, I'm going to want to basically make sure this tub is cleaned out, possibly rebuild that pump, you know, build my system with my sumps and everything like that. I still got a lot of money to spend, well over $1,000 probably, so we'll see how that all goes. So let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks, guys.